Hello. Yeah, so we are back on the Mechanists server. I know some of you have been waiting for a video on here. Some of you have probably been waiting for a video on something else, but last video on the Mechanists server we left off on a bit of a cliffhanger. Yeah, so I didn't show the bedrock breaker completing. And I know some of you have been waiting for an update on that, to see how the project's going, to see how much bedrock we've removed. It's a lot, I'll tell you that much right now, but unfortunately, I've got bad news for you. Yeah, so I'll tell you a story. The other day I was refreshing my YouTube page for the, 10th time in the minute, as you do, and I was looking through my videos, just making sure I knew what all the view counts were, and I came to a startling realization. Boom, yes, exactly. And I realized, some of you who might have already noticed this, but every single video on this channel has to do with bedrock breaking. It goes one-way bedrock breaker, three-way bedrock breaker, bedrock breaking on the Mechanist server, bedrock breaking how-to. And really, I feel like we're kind of pigeonholing ourselves here. This community is not that big. We need to kind of break out. And, if I'm being totally honest with you, I'm just getting so sick of bedrock breaking. I can't stand it anymore. Every time I see a bedrock, it gives me flashbacks working on a bedrock breaking machine for just hours and hours, and I can't take it anymore. So we're going to be leaving the Nether today. In fact, we're going to be leaving bedrock behind entirely. Not the bedrock version. We never touched that in the first place. But bedrock breaking, we're not going to do any of it. We're going to avoid that for this video. I'm so sick and done with bedrock breaking, as you might be able to tell from the video's title. So yeah, today we're going to go into the overworld. We're going to have some little adventures, maybe have some fun, just see what happens, and then yeah, that'll be the video. Do some stuff on the Mechanist server. Sounds exciting, right? Mr. Sheep, hello. Yes, could I get a moment of your time, please? That's good. Mr. Sheep, I just wanted to know what your thoughts were on the planned demolition of this area. If you had any relocation plans or anything like that. Mr. Sheep, my goodness, you can't be saying that on television, Mr. Sheep. Mr. Sheep! No, it's nothing like that. This is just a normal, average, technical server, and these things have to be done, Mr. Sheep. Mr. Sheep, this is the price that we pay for progress. Oh, Mr. Sheep, you've gone too far. Colonel, execute Order 2986. Alright, exciting times. The raid farm has been built up on Mechanists, and yeah, it was a great experience. We made a nice little hole in the ground here, destroyed a few habitats along the way, so that's a bonus. Yeah, and we're really enjoying using this. It makes a huge number of emeralds, and also a gigantic amount of redstone. And the redstone is actually super useful on the server because on here we have this massive project that requires a lot of pistons. The bedrock breaking... No. You know what? No, we're not talking about that. No bedrock breaking. No bedrock breaking in this entire video. Let's go do something else. Alright, so here we are, and I was just thinking, in the last video we had this little segment where we built up a brand new flying machine to do something for us. And that was pretty cool, so I thought, hey, we can do that again. Now, there is one slight issue with that. We don't actually have any projects to do. because the only big project going on right now with Slimestone is the through-away bedrock breaker, and no, we're not doing that. So I think maybe we could just start off with a little mini Slimestone tutorial series. So this here is a sticky piston. You can kind of see it says it on the name. And this is an observer. Very, very useful item. And here we have slime blocks. Also says it. Crazy. Believe it or not, that's actually where the term Slimestone comes from. Bit of etymology for you. Yeah, so let's just get started. I'm going to build up a bit of stuff here. And I'll just demonstrate, as you can see, if I short pulse this piston with the observer, the piston drops these blocks up in the air. So let's just build up a example flying machine here. Cool, so that's our little project for the day. That worked pretty well, I think. Yeah, really big achievement right here. Great work, everyone. We did a good job. You know, vertical flying machines are actually extremely useful in my opinion. I used a lot of them in the three-way bedrock breaker. No. Okay, let's go back to the overworld. I think there's a cool project or something we can show. Alright, so we're actually flying over a brand new project on the Mechanist server, and man, I am so excited to show this to you guys. This is like a really cool project. Lots of time and work went into it. I even placed a few blocks. It was crazy. Unfortunately, as you can see, we're not going to look down at it because that would be a spoiler. You'll have to wait until Kdender releases the world tour on his channel, or I don't know, something like that. So yeah, we're just going to fly over it, and maybe you can feel the coolness kind of radiating up and permeating through your screen. Does that feel cool? Feels cool to me. Epic. Oh yeah, we're like super far out here. Yeah. So actually, I was thinking, let's just start heading back, I guess. There's actually something we still had to do. Last video, we got into debt and then were able to dig ourselves out with the power of learning a new trade. However, we're still kind of in the, you know, maybe not the black, maybe not the red, but we're kind of in the middle there. We don't really have any cash flow. So we need to build up a shop. So we're going to head over to the shopping district and try and see if we can find kind of a plot of land somewhere to build something up in. So here we are in the shopping district on Mechanists. As you can see, I've picked out just kind of a secluded area because the shopping district is really packed full of shops and it's hard to find a nice place to get started. We're actually just going to build up the shop, and then afterwards I'll tell you what we're actually going to be selling. It's kind of, you know, a little hard to plan this out without building the shop first, because sometimes you have to change your target demographic based off of the appeal your shop has. So as you can see, I've just put down some grass, and I'm going to put an additional art installation at the back here. So this will really help draw people's eyes and kind of attract them to the business. Now I'm just going to take a look. I think I have a block somewhere here that I was going to use for the main bulk of the shop. Yeah, there it is, right? Yeah, excellent. Okay, granite. So I dug up some granite the other day while doing shaft mining for diamonds. Granite has this amazing quality that it's very dark, kind of like red color, and red is the sort of color that really draws people's eyes. So we really want to use it in our shop here. I'll just stack it up 3 high. This gives this kind of building a majestic height that really works well with its postmodernistic kind of vibes. And as you can see, we've also kind of got like a caterpillar head at the side here, and we'll just add a slime in the middle. So this really signifies how the shop is kind of like a happy baby caterpillar eating food, which, you know, is exactly the sort of place where people would want to shop. And all we need is a chest now. Unfortunately, I'm not really sure I have one. I think, you know what? No, okay. I think we'll just use a shulker box instead. So this just contains coarse dirt I stole from somewhere else. Nobody needs it, so it's fine. We can just chuck it on the side here, and people will just ignore it. And what we're going to be selling in this box is, yeah, beacons. So I was looking around earlier, and I found that there was not a single shop on this server selling beacons. That's crazy, I know, but it's actually true. And I think that by selling beacons are really rare and valuable. We can actually make a lot of diamonds from that. So I was investigating how we can kill a lot of withers really fast, because we're going to be using, you know, your average communist wither skeleton farm to get the skulls, but we need to kill the withers. And I was looking at Fallen Breath's farm for this, and it's really nice. And I was investigating that, kind of reading the tutorial, and all we need to do is place down some, you know, observers, a couple different things, you know, some chains of blocks, some pistons, break a couple hundred bedrock, place down some glass, and yeah, it should be great. Wait, what was that about the bedrock? No. Alright, so it's been a bit of an experience. It's actually been a while since I recorded all of that, like multiple months. But the Wither Killer here has been built up, it's done. This is Fallen Breath's design, I believe. And yeah, it's really, really nice. I can't show it running right now because, yeah, the MSPT is a little bit high. But I can show you. Yeah, we're doing pretty good on Nether Stars. However, unfortunately, I don't know how to make beacons, so I haven't been able to get the crafting menu to open up again here. So I actually don't know how to craft beacons, and that's a huge problem for me as, yeah, I forgot how to Google things as well. So unfortunately, it doesn't seem like we're going to be making a beacon shop anytime soon. Maybe we can sell the Wither Stars, but yeah, unfortunately, looks like this is another bust. So this might end up becoming another communist farm on the server. Scary, scary stuff. Yeah, it's scary to see this trend the server's taking, but I guess that's, it's a part of life. So yeah, this was a cool project. It worked really well. Unfortunately, we had to break a bunch of bedrock for it, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. Hope you enjoyed the video. We're gonna end it off here. Maybe next time we will update on the bedrock breaking progress over by the Nether perimeter, or maybe we won't. You never know. It's always a surprise. It's always a surprise. Yeah, until next time, have a good one, and peace out. I just can't take bedrock breaking anymore. Every time I look at a bedrock, I get flashbacks to my childhood. That doesn't really make any sense.